what's going on, everybody? We are getting ready to take this thing and go have cameras put on the outside of it that will tie into my dash camera that everybody always asks about. Just one of the requirements that the company I'm leased to is requiring. So I'll get into that later as to why I am okay with it or why I'm doing it or whatever. I mean, you have to as long as you want to be leased to the company, but there's a reason, well, reasons why I stay there, stay leased to this company. But anyway, gonna get on the road here. I got about 53 miles, take this thing over and have these cameras put on. Alright, we made it to get the cameras put on. I've already started tearing into the truck here. Had to remove the header panel because all of that has to come out over here to go to this dash cam and runs down these wires here, and so the mechanic didn't have to worry about messing anything up. I did it. Now I'm gonna have to pull this panel out and this panel out. And anyway, so there's an update. I'm gonna finish pulling this apart and then let them put the cameras on. Camera's probably gonna go on that bolt right there, and we'll get out of here, get it all put back together and get out of here. All right, we got the cameras installed. You can see that one out there and the other one is out right there, and I got roped into doing a load. So we're going to run up to Niagara Falls and deliver a load. Pitter patter.
Take me back to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa used to go. Let's sing all them songs from a long time ago and pine for them old days of yore. Well, let me run through the breeze like the leaves on the trees. Let me fly like the leaves when they fall. Well, let my mind go serene like a cool water stream that runs from the mountain so tall. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road. Take me home to rest where the mockingbirds nest and to cry through the green in the spring. Let's go back a ways to the old bygone days and the simple time we lived back when. Well, let the pull of the plow bring the sweat from my brow and the glow of the fire pull me home. Let me wind down my days in the sweet dusty haze. Take me back down the old dirt road. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road. Take me back down the old dirt road.
Coming soon to a theater near you, Mad Max Part 4, Road Apple, Fury, Middle Lane Road Warrior, rated R for fucking retarded.
entrance. Alright, I don't know how well the camera will pick me. We made it to customer unloading, and I'm standing out here watching a trailer unload because that's what we do. And I had to put my, kind of hard to see if I can get some light on it. There you go. Had to put my frog suit on because this is highly corrosive. I took my coat off and hung it up there just mainly because it's also heat retaining and I don't feel like sweating in my flannel. So we just checking things and watching the spring gauge on the truck, make sure it's unloading, and we're unloading. So as you can see, it's dark, which it got dark at like 5 o'clock, which is when I got here. And it is 8 o'clock now. Had an issue with the valve on the trailer. There was an extra valve that was not allowing the internal to open, so I had to deal with that. Oh, another day in trucking. I also think I got an exhaust leak. I don't know how I managed to get an exhaust leak. I don't know if it was one of them clamps I was adjusted or down there in Texas or what, but I'll have to check that out when I get back home. So anyway, gonna get unloaded and get out of here. All right, we're empty at the customer and getting ready to get the hell out of here. My truck's a muddy mess, my boots are a muddy mess, and the floor is a muddy mess because this parking lot out there is a muddy mess. So we're gonna get the hell out of here. Pitter patter.
Well, you might think you're driving me insane, but I made the game that you're trying to play. You know, I think you maybe ought to know this ain't my first rodeo. I've been around long enough to know some things you can't take back, some things you just got to let go. Yes. Well, hell, I got Sammy on the phone, Nikki at home, trying to get along, so
All right, what's going on? My 7-hour trip yesterday turned into a 20-hour trip, and then there's this mess, hot mess. These are getting replaced anyway, but you can see it's been sitting at Peterbilt for a month, so it's got some, what do you call that, tarnish on the chrome there. They need replaced. This one here broke this year, so it's fairly new, but yeah, look at this hot mess this truck is. This year, everybody keeps asking me about this. This year here, this will probably be getting taken care of, either new frame rails or having this one blasted and repainted. But yeah, this is the mess that came out of that place I was at, and of course this bumper. My truck has never sat with salt on it for, I think it was 3 weeks. It was at Peterbilt, all because of that thing. We were waiting on a starter, so which didn't end up curing it. Now his APU is going to start, but oh nope, he's starting his truck. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys this mess that came out of that place I was at last night, because their yard was all so you can see these are a little bit older caps. They're all, it's from leaving salt on it, so that's why I get it washed once a week. Anyway, that all came out of that place I delivered at last night because their yard was dirt. I know it's windy, I don't know what the audio is going to be like, and I'm right by the interstate. Kind of screwed up my plans, that whole deal yesterday, and getting roped into doing that load. Was supposed to be 7 hours, ended up being 20 because I had to stop and get some sleep last night. Couldn't stay awake, and that's what happens when you need to sleep. You stop and get sleep. So I'm gonna leave it stay here at the truck stop. my wife's on her way over to get me, and we're going to see the grandbaby. So just figured I'd show you guys, like I said, this hot mess. And I actually stayed at a truck wash last night, but I didn't have time. I laid down, went to sleep, and when I got up this morning, they had a line. Look at this. It was from turning in a dirt parking lot, and the tire throwing mud up onto the freaking fender. Ridiculous. It's driving me nuts. So I didn't have time this morning to get it washed, to wait in line. So gonna have to wait a few more days, I think. A little quieter in here. On Monday we're taking a load to Texas. I don't really think that, I know that, unless something changes. So we'll be headed to Texas. And then there's the floor from getting in and out. So yeah, it's trucking, right? Trucking life. But anyway, that'll do it for this video. Keep a shiny side up. Safe travels. We'll see you in the next one.